Hey everyone, so today, well, let me start off. I get a lot of questions about my stuff, and people are always asking me, what are those? Where can I get those? What is that? And I just wanted to make a video to answer a couple of those questions. Kind of start from the beginning, why I collect them, what they are, how you can get them, and everything like that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna jump right in. So when maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, when I found out about these like collectibles, they're by Kidrobot. And the idea behind Kidrobot is artists who collaborate with Kidrobot in order to create something tangible that is not like photos on a wall, but something that you can like physically touch. And I got into Kidrobot because of the concept where you could buy a blind box and you weren't sure what kind of item was going to be in the blind box, and then you open it and they had a collector's value. Some blind box items were more common than others and some were extremely rare, and it was really easy to like get hooked and do all these things. So a couple people asked me like, oh, what are the like goodies on your wallet, when I showed it yesterday. And these are all blind box items. So you can see this like rainbow with the clouds and this gloomy bear and then this little milk. The rainbow and the milk were Tokidoki blind boxes, which is another company who does almost the same exact thing. And then Gloomy Bear was with Kidrobot. And then this is just a Hello Kitty. And I have a clip of me opening a blind box that I'm going to show because I don't have any with me right now. I used to get all my blind boxes primarily from a comic book store in my hometown, and I was there like every single day buying these blind boxes. And then there was a time that I did go to the actual Kidrobot store in New York City, and the store is great because it has everything. So as I was like figuring out what blind box series was my favorite, I started finding these Yummy series, and my very first Yummy I ever got was this plain donut. You can see he's just like a little zipper pull. You can like put him on your hoodie zipper and, you know, pull it up and down. But for me, like, I really liked him and I really liked the idea of blind boxes. And I got him when I was in Texas, and I hung him from like my rear view mirror and I would look at him and it just felt good. I don't know if it's like coinciding with like gambling, which is weird, but you gamble to find a guy you like. So I have a couple of these, and it's been a long time since these have been available to the public, but I know that you can like eBay them super hard. So I have him. I have like Pancakes, but he's been like well loved. This hot chocolate. A s'mores. And the s'mores is from the Yummy dessert series. A milk. And this like croissant. And these are all ones I made the mistake of like adorning my backpack and like my wallet and my purse and stuff like that. Like I would put these every single place that had a zipper. And I have like some of them in a case, which is like attached to my wall. So I'm going to show you really quickly. And I know some of you have seen this before because I love this thing. But I have just some of my like ones that are in better condition in here. Like I have a double of the pancake, and I have another banana, but it's at my old house. And then ice cream scoop. Here is ice cream sandwich, and I have like the bigger ice cream sandwich and just like a donut. So I have those, and I have like so many more that I didn't really dig up. And it's a shame because I didn't keep them in like good condition. I never thought to like display them at home. I was too busy like putting them on everything I own. Like this is our adventure backpack, so it's kind of crappy, but there's like an old strawberry, and I have the other strawberry right there. Like a girl and like a spooky Hello Kitty ghost. But this backpack, like, if we know we're gonna go somewhere, like, wherever, like an abandoned building or something, this is like that backpack, so it's kind of nasty. And then this is like our nicer going out backpack. And this has like, this cactus dog, a chocolate milk, just an ice cream, and then a Totoro zipper pull. But, yeah, my mistake for putting them on my backpacks and stuff, but now for some of them it's a little too late, so they'll stay there. They started coming out with Plush, and they were coming out with plushes that were in a blind box, and you still had to open them to figure out what they were. So here's like a like a Boston cream donut. He has like the little cream. And then they were coming out with like other blind boxes that like weren't as good. Well, were like lesser quality, like this donut right here. Like he's great because he has this, and I think I had him on my rear view mirror when I had a car. But you can see that he's like not really of great quality, and he has the little kid robot right there. So all of these are by the artist Qcknd. After a while, I started focusing more on this stuff and less on the like Tokidoki and the different ones like that, and more just like collecting Qcknd stuff. So I have him, and then like these more like detailed, intricate series, they still have this like thing at the top, but you can tell that they're like higher quality, like soft and perfect. So I have these guys, and she also came out with like, I obviously don't have one because it was like $100, but she came out with like huge ones, and you could get one of like every size. That's why I kind of said like, oh, I have the mommy strawberry and the baby strawberry, or like the mommy ice cream sandwich and then the other ice cream sandwich, because she would come out with a lot of them. I got this little cupcake when all of the Borders bookstores closed. A lot of places used to carry these things. So I got this one at Borders. I know you could also get them at other bookstores like that, and the Kid Robot store. It was always like awesome when I would see them in real life and I wouldn't have to order them offline. But so I bought Strawberry Man, I believe, when I went to the Kid Robot store. And these retail for about $20 each. This was probably about $20. I got this on sale, so I don't think its price really matters. But these are like $7. So he was like $20. And then I have a couple others, like by Kid Robot. So this is like my ice cream sandwich man, and I've had him for a while. I remember when they released him, it was a really big deal for me. I like waited until midnight to purchase him offline and then ordered him. Now they make him, I think they made him in one larger size, and I know they make him smaller too. So he's directly off of the Kid Robot website. The thing about Kid Robot is they also used to make limited release clothing. So I did order a Qcknd t-shirt from Kid Robot that is limited, design with love. I have other Kid Robot shirts that I feel like they tell you what number it is. Oh, it just says limited edition. So that's my Qcknd shirt, and I wish, like, I love it, but it's hard for me to wear it outside without any issues. So you can tell that it's still in like really nice condition because I never really take it out of the house. I probably had it for like 4 or 5 years, but whenever I wear it outside, it's just asking for trouble. So that stays in the house. You know, I got my coffee cup man off Depop. I love him. And I also have this big blueberry pie, who is my life. I love him. A few years ago, I took all the tags off of them. They used to all have tags, and I took the tags off just because I wanted to like interact with them more and stop, like, I do treat them as collector's items because I know like you can't get this series anymore. You can get it off eBay. But I do try to treat them like collector's items, but at the same time also as like interactive art that I keep in my house. And I also have, you may recognize these, and these are called Ugly Dolls. And I know that they sell these at a lot of places. They sell them at like bookstores and like Hallmark, I think, like card stores and like alternative toy stores. You can usually find these. I got these, I actually lucked out. I got him at Hot Topic, like dirt cheap on sale, because whenever Hot Topic has something on sale, it's like $1. So I bought him, and I bought like 2 others, but I think I told you once, like, my little brother likes to play with, like, little things. So after my brother was in my car, like, 4 different times, he ended up with most of these because I used to keep him in my car. So my brother has a lot of these. I also have this one. He's a little warped, though. I think he spent too much time in the bed. His name's Ox. But I know these go for, like, $20, and they're not commonly on sale. If you can ever find one on sale, I would grab it right away because you're experiencing something very rare. So I have these 2, and their family members are somewhere in this world. My brother has them. And then I also recently got my Mountain Man. You know about him. He is from Go-Go's Chop Shop, which is in the UK. So I ordered mine off Depop. He also has like a regular store. I don't know about ordering to America. It's probably really easy. I know he recently just came out with this three-piece series that are pencils, and I really want them, but I did just order like that coffee cup, and I did just order this mountain, so I really need to chill out. With just Qcknd, after I discovered her through Kid Robot and did a little research on her and found out that she lives in Pennsylvania, just like me, I was able to go to some of her craft shows, and I was able to meet her a few years ago and actually buy some of her handmade items. You can buy them off of her website, which is mypapercrane.com. But it's a little hard to buy like actual plush off of her website just because the consumer demand and the rarity of some things. If you're able to buy one of her like handmade things, buy it, because it's so crazy that she has them offered to the public. I swear it's like every once in a while, unless you can find her at one of her craft shows. So there was a craft show she had a few years ago where I was able to pick up this ring cloud, and you can see that he's like absolutely handmade. Like, this is just felt. Well, this is like nice fleecy, and then his eyes are like felt. And I was also able to get some pins from her. Little gnome. And then recently she had some like a new release. I think it was like last year, 2014, she had a release, and I was able to get this hot chocolate man. And he's like the homemade version of the toy that I have. So I really wanted to grab him. And he has like a little bit of a beanie baby, like bean bag at the bottom. And then the rest is stuffing. And he has like little marshmallows. I really love him. I was happy I was able to like grab him while I could. Qcknd also makes like prints and a lot of arts and a lot of fabrics. If you're into like DIY world and stuff like that, she's great for that. I have a couple of her prints and stuff, but I also like to have like her interactive art, like stuff I can have. Like I took a really cute picture of him like in nature, and I think that it's so cute. So I have those guys, and just like these you saw the other day. The cupcake is Qcknd, and like I have him, and then the tofu and the gloomy bear. So that is like a overall like kind of review of all the guys I have. My suggestion for buying them is either buying them secondhand, like I've kind of been doing, because now in 2015, like, they are very out of production, the series that I have, and you have to either buy them off eBay or buy them on Depop, or I guess go to flea markets. A girl recently told me she saw one at the thrift store, and I wanted to be like, get that thing. But yeah, I love them, and at this point they're like fun to find, and I like that aspect of like going out and finding them. But I would say keep your eye out for like alternative toy stores. I know that there's like this alternative toy store in Richmond that I went to where I got a bunch of stuff, and I know that there's one in like the Cherry Hill Mall. Usually they're not like Toys R Us, they're called like Learning Express or like Einstein's Child, stuff like that. Usually those places will have them, but those places are generally expensive. And when you go in there as an adult to buy things for your adult self, usually you're faced with like, why am I spending this money? Like, if you pass a mirror, you're like, but, you know, if you forget about all that and you're interested in these, I know that you can probably still find these around, and they're cute to have and like put in your car or like put somewhere, a little happy. And I love him. And I think they're also great gifts too, because they're great. And yes, I'm 25 years old, but I really do like them. And I can't say enough. It's like art that you can find in different places. Like, I can put these guys in like this basket, and I think that that's really great and like a nice visual aesthetic. And I know finding these keychains are really hard these days, but I love these things, and I love like decorating standard things with a ton of these little keychains. I love that look, and if I wasn't afraid of like damaging these, they would be on everything. But yeah, that's my video. I can leave like a link to kidrobot.com and some more information about Heidi Kenny. And I actually recently just signed up for a subscription service that Heidi Kenny offers, where she sends you like a care package every month. And I'm really excited to tell everybody that mine, I think, comes September 1st, and I'm gonna open it for everybody to view. I'm so excited. She has like a wait list, but I would check it out. It's $30 a month. So I think it's worth it. I think it's gonna be really cool. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Hit me up on Instagram, hashtag Qcknd, and yeah, thank you so much. Bye!